Howdy people, this is Marcy from Marcy's Artsy Creations. Today I am going to attempt the polyurethane into this planter mold and then into several of these. Now I'm only going to make enough for what goes in this mold. This mold takes 250 milliliters or slightly under 8 ounces or slightly over, I can't remember, but go with 250 milliliters. I have a separate mixing cup here. I've already poured part A. I have these set up so I can just kind of boom, boom, boom things because polyurethane goes quickly. I've never worked with it, but I've watched all those videos and oh my goodness. Let's see if I can terrorize myself. All right, I'm getting ready to put part B in. And of course it comes with an inner cap like this for safety. That's the part that leaked on part A if you saw a previous video of mine that showed when I got this from Amazon. Whoa, and then I hit the mixing cup and almost, ugh. Okay, now you gotta get this off of here gently, which is kind of hard to do without splashing it all over the place. And this one doesn't want to come out. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have opened it before I started the video. You want to try to hold that steady as well as you can. And we got it popped open. Yes. And now it's stuck on my finger. What's that saying? If it can go wrong, it will. I'm going to grab a pipette here so that I can get real close to the 250 mil and then siphon off some out of the jug to make it all the way. Okay, I'm pouring it in right now. And oh my goodness, I think I did it already. Cool. Now that I got that done, oops, forgot the inner cap, I'll get it later. Okay, now you've only got like 30 seconds to stir this stuff and then pour it. So I'm going to pour it into here. My husband's helping me out. He's going to wipe out the other containers as I go. I had to explain to him just how fast this stuff works. And I didn't want to have to try to do this all on my own and screw up royally. I've already got glitter prepared in the container for the planter. I'm hoping that the whiteness of this doesn't completely obfuscate for me. Make sure you scrape everything, stir really well, and there are of course bubbles in here, but it should dissipate pretty well. Now I'm only going to pour part of this right now so that I can go ahead and tap some bubbles out of the bottom. Okay, let's tap those bubbles out real fast. Whoops, not too much. Don't want to splash these, huh? That was pretty fun. Okay, pouring the rest in now. Now this is on a leveling table. And it looks like I got just the right amount. Wow, that cup's already hot. Okay. Husband with this. It's going to be a little warm there. Tap a little bit on the sides. Definitely a lot warmer. Now see, it's already starting to set up in the cup. All right, husband's getting this one now. Bubbles are rising. There's nothing going to drip out of there now, dear. It's already starting to set. And then I'm going to mix a little bit more so that I can put it in these molds. And now it's starting to go white. Now remember, this is a 10 to 15 minute cure. So what I'm going to do right here is squish this one side where it's bowing out. And I'm going to hold it there with my fingernails. So that maybe it won't be bowed out so badly. And it did it, hey, so that's a trick. Although I would suggest probably using a large stir stick on the sides so that you don't accidentally burn yourself. I'm not going to mix until this sets up most of the way, so I'll put you on pause and be right back. All right, quick update for everybody. This Temu mold is not good for using polyurethane in. I don't know if it was too deep or whatever. It's not done curing quite yet. And if you'll see right here along this edge, it bubbled up. And it's got the sides bowed out on these sides right here. And matter of fact, all four sides are bowed out. It started smoking. So it was trying to flash cure. And, well, I've quickly decided that I'm not going to mix up anymore for those little molds you saw right here. Instead, I will wait until my epoxy resin comes in, which should be middle of next week sometime. And, because I ran out, I'm sorry. Yeah, I won't be doing polyurethane anymore, not after these 2 bottles are gone. All right, back as soon as this maybe cools down. All right, it's still pretty warm. It's been 35 minutes. It says 10-minute deep mold. No, you can't touch it during that time. You can't touch it during the half hour. What I did to help cool it down was we stuck this damp rag up underneath the well. So, all 4 sides bowed out. So yes, if you're going to use polyurethane, please do yourself a favor and use, say, silicone molds made from high heat silicone. These, I can tell you right now, are not high heat silicone. So be careful when you buy on Temu. If you really want to do something awesome, look around for anything you want to purchase. If you want to use this, or find yourself some heat resistant molding silicone and make your own molds. Okay, let's get this out of here. I'm hoping the glitter doesn't completely come off, and it looks like it's going to stay. And out it comes. I said out it comes. There we go. Awesome. Now I'm going to hand this mold to my husband to go clean. The mold is still extremely hot. There you are, dear. Please, thank you. All you got to worry about with that now is the glitter. All right, and as you can tell, it is not level. This is a rocking one, okay? You put your plant in here and you rock it to sleep. Night, night. If you do put plants in these, my suggestion is you get those temporary plastic planter things that you start plants in and use it inside. And also, the inside bowed as well. So there's a bow here on all four sides. Wow, that's really warm in there. And the bows on the outside. So I'm sure that had a lot to do with an inadequate mold. Now I will later on sand this all down so that I can get the mold level. And yes, it did swallow most of the glitter, kind of, but it gave it a little bit of more interest than being just plain white. All right, everybody. You know the drill. Hit the thumbs up if you liked this video and thought it was informative, or if you have tips on what to do with these things with polyurethane. Because I do have to use up quite a bit of what's left. I only used 250 mil, which is about 8 ounces, and it's a 60 ounce kit that I bought. You know, and then, you know, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell so you can get a reminder of new videos coming in. Of course, these things are all up to you. You know, a comment would be so wonderful. I'd appreciate it so greatly. Feedback, I grow with it. And if you find somebody or know of somebody that happens to be interested in stuff like this, give them a share. All right. Peace out.